So, Merhu, what's your opinion about the coronavirus situation?
Well, I think it's just like you gotta be careful if you're not in a bad health state, like you're fine. It's more like older people or people that have like health problems that can get it more. And I'm already a germaphobe, so I never touch like doors and stuff. Use your hand sanitizer, know how to sneeze and all that. I think you'll be fine. Actually, look, I always carry my hand sanitizer. Do you
Can
want
I
some?
have some, please?
Yes.
So, the bottom line is you're not too worried.
I'm not too worried. No.
Okay.
No, you just gotta be careful.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
¿Qué te piensan de la situación de coronavirus?
Bueno, básicamente preocupante. Tenemos que estar alerta, tenemos que tomar las medidas pertinentes con respecto al coronavirus y ver las autoridades a ver qué están haciendo ellos para tratar de evitar o disminuir, ¿no? los casos que hay y poder tener mejor el tema de salud, ¿no? De que no nos afecte a nosotros aquí en lo que es Nosara y todo el país. Básicamente eso, ¿no? Tomar las medidas pertinentes y pues, ¿qué más te puedo decir, Richard? Que no sepas o que es preocupante, como les digo, y bueno, hay que ver qué otra cosa podemos hacer, ¿no? Pero bueno, básicamente eso.
Muchísimas gracias, señor.
De nada, a la orden. Mucho gusto.
All right. So, Kaya, what's your thoughts on the coronavirus?
I'm not really worried about it for myself, but for some people who have health issues, I am pretty concerned.
Okay. You think you're young and strong and you'll come through it okay?
I feel pretty good for myself, but I don't really like that some classes might get canceled or plans might get disturbed.
Oh, I got you. So, if you're young and strong, everything's okay, but maybe not so much if you have some issues. That's what you're getting at.
Yeah, probably.
Do you think it's even going to make it to Nosara?
I think there's a chance that because like we have so many tourists coming in and like everyone's traveling and coming and going, I feel like we might get a couple cases.
Now, you go to classes like basically every day of your life between karate and jiu-jitsu and yada, yada, yada. Are you worried about your classes getting canceled?
I'm really concerned that jiu-jitsu might get canceled because we have so many tourists coming in. And like it's a physical contact sport, like we're so close to each other and everything's getting exchanged.
So you might have to fight at home for a while and beat up on your parents, or your dad specifically.
Or maybe Elisha.
Your little brother. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, thanks, Kai. Etienne, what's your take on the coronavirus?
It's for me. It's not really alarming. Like for myself, I feel healthy, so I feel I'm in a pretty good spot. But for other people that not have the capacity to fight it, it might be something that should worry.
No, you're European, and those of us from the States, we freak out about everything, and we recycle news like over and over and again. Do you think Europeans feel a little differently about this one? Are you going to freak out like us folks in the United States will?
I think it's still on people's mind. I think they might freak out a little bit less and be a little bit more calm about it, but it's still on people's minds, and I think everybody just has to be careful and do their best to like not spread it any further. But don't panic. Yeah.
So don't panic, still travel, enjoy coming to Nosara, and don't freak out too much is what you're saying.
Yeah, for my personal situation, that's definitely what I'm gonna do, and I think everybody that's in a good health situation shouldn't be worried at all about not traveling or anything like that.
What would you say to all the people who are like really, really concerned, like this is a pandemic, this is all, the numbers are being hidden, they're downplaying how serious this is? What would you say to that?
Well, I don't have all the numbers and stuff, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm talking about, but from the knowledge I have so far, it's just a different type of flu, and if you're in a good spot health-wise, you shouldn't be too worried at all about it.
So, Mr. Glenn, what is your opinion on the coronavirus and what's your take on this whole thing?
Coronavirus? Mass hysteria. I think it's absolute crap, and it's a flu, and apparently the median age of deaths is 81. So I think it's pretty safe to travel and enjoy yourself, and not use Purell.
Gotcha. So this whole hysteria of it's coming for you, there's going to be tens of thousands of deaths, and the media is underplaying it. You feel the complete opposite.
I feel the complete opposite. I don't listen to the media, and I think people need to just chill out.
So come to Nosara, enjoy it. Everything's fine.
Absolutely, come to Nosara.
Gotcha. Thanks, man. All right, Mr. Jim, can you tell us your thoughts on the coronavirus situation?
Yeah, just listening to Glenn speak, I totally agree with him on the mass hysteria. It's pretty crazy, but that's what the news does. Everything's good here. We're all still having fun down here. I hope everybody does come. Okay, Glenn's got it now. But it's astonishing. I think from an economic standpoint, it's going to touch us. For sure, it's touching everything from that standpoint.
But you don't think that's founded?
I think it's hysteria and emotion, and that's what drives markets. So, yeah.
All right. We appreciate you sharing your opinion, sir.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Tell this one right. All right. So I'm interested in knowing your opinion on the coronavirus situation and what's happening.
All right. So coronavirus has finally hit the United States, 500 cases, and quite honestly, with 500 cases and only 6 deaths so far, the normal flu has already killed 10,000 people in the United States. So it's just a big flu that just targets older people and people with underlying conditions more. So there's no reason to panic. There's no reason to wear a mask. Just wash your hands and it's all good, and it'll come to pass as soon as the flu season's over with. Not a big deal.
So you don't think it's something huge heading our way that's going to cause all kinds of death and destruction?
It'll head this way, and like I said, I think if people have an underlying health condition that they're struggling with, their immune system's already struggling with it, and they're older and maybe not as strong, there may be a higher death rate to this type of flu-like thing than there would be. But that's just like any regular flu, right? That happens all the time. So,
but you're comfortable traveling here and doing your thing?
Completely. Yeah, absolutely. No big deal.
Interesting. Thanks, man.
Sure.
Are you scared of the coronavirus situation?
To be honest, I moved here about 5 weeks ago from New York after 16 years, and I haven't dug into it, but talking to my friends and family back home, they're really concerned as it's pretty widespread in the area where I was, and now being here, I haven't really thought about it, to be quite honest.
So you actually feel better down here?
Definitely, yeah.
Cool, man. Hey, bienvenidos. It's good to have you in the community.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
I'm going to interrupt 2 of the smartest men I know. Mr. Rick?
Yes, sir.
What's the deal on the coronavirus?
I think that the coronavirus, you don't want me to tell you the truth.
I do.
I think it's a hoax. I think that it's manufactured. I think that the thing is going completely out of control. It's a virus, yes. It's a flu, yes. But let's face it, 10,000 people died of influenza in the United States this past flu season. I think it's just, it's obviously affecting tourism worldwide. And I just think that somebody's manufactured this whole thing. And I think that there's a problem, but I don't think it's nearly what everybody's saying it is.
Gotcha. Actually, a lot of people are saying that answer. Mr. John, what's your thoughts?
I think it's an overrated influenza. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Watch the personal contact, especially if you know that somebody has it. And if you do have it, quarantine yourself, get over it, move on.
Gotcha, but neither of you guys see this as a pandemic that is coming to take over the world?
I just got done traveling from overseas and elsewhere, and no, I don't. Not at all.
You also travel constantly all over the place.
So, yeah, and again, I've just washed my hands, wiped down the airplane seats and stuff with a disinfectant rag, and I've got nothing. And so, as I said, healthy, take your vitamins and wash your hands. That's what usually defeats a virus anyway.
And the thing about it is it's not affecting healthy people at all. Not at all. It's people who are older, people that have pre-existing conditions. I read an article a few days ago that stated that, for one thing, that would be helpful to us, if it is in fact true, is that this virus doesn't like warm weather.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. So if it is in fact true, then obviously we shouldn't be impacted that tremendously in this climate. And as the weather warms up, say in the U.S. and Canada, it should begin to either level off or die down. So, we can only hope for that. And why it would take a year and a half to find a cure for influenza is sort of questionable in my mind in these days and time.
I get you. Well, hey, I appreciate the opinions from both you guys. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Rich.
Hey, Mr. Cheeky, what do you think about the coronavirus?
They're making a lot of no's, and it's not really. There's 250 million people in the United States. How many die yearly? 2 million. So what can it be? It's a scare tactic.
I got you. So you don't think that this is a pandemic coming our direction and we should stop congregating and going to restaurants and classes and that sort of thing?
I think that you should just be careful. Who you stop shaking hands and see where it comes to be, little by little.
All right, so increase your hygiene is what you're saying.
Exactly.
And it's all a bunch of hysteria.
That's it, more than anything than that.
Okay, thanks.
Take care, bro.
So Caesar, tell me what you think about this whole coronavirus thing going on.
Well, actually, we're watching the news and it sounds like really scary. I think the best thing we can do is like clean our hands more often, and I put alcohol in our phones, like wipe it off, clean the areas around us. But I hope it's not that bad how they looks like.
Do you think it's going to come to Nosara and lots of people are going to die?
No, no, I don't think so. I think it's like it's not that bad that the news is alarm us. But I think it's just we have to get worried, and that's what I said. Most like clean it up what we are, like more clean it up. I don't even know I need to find more information about it.
Betsy, what do you think about the whole coronavirus thing?
Oh my God, I think I have it, and can I have the rest of the week off? No, I'm just kidding. Well, it's like a normal illness. Everybody just need to be careful. Just take care and do what the doctor says. Wash your hands. Don't get in contact with people much, and still. Guiones is so beautiful, so we are waiting for everybody to enjoy their vacation here and just.
Do you think tourism's going to go down because people are scared?
Well, people are scared, but as I said before, it's like a normal illness, and you only have to be careful. And
got you. So you don't think it's like a big pandemic that's coming to, and lots of people are going to die?
No, nobody will die. I guess everybody will be fine, but I'm still coughing, so.
Thanks, Betsy. At least you.